Hey everybody, and welcome to Robin's house. I am just going to be doing what I hope is going to be the quickest little tutorial you ever saw. First one is going to be just showing you how to use this stencil. So I have my two colors of inks. I got my pickled raspberry and my mermaid lagoon all ready to go. And then I have my little brushes that match. And so all I have to do is after I've stamped my image, and I'm also going to find out if I can do it, if I can stamp it after. So you just line it up, line up the holes. Can you see them? And put it over your little guy. And then you just take one of your colors, and I'm just going to color it up like this. I'm going to do this one a little bit wider than I did on that one. So I didn't get very much, and I also don't have much mixing. So let's see what happens when I go. Yeah, I got some purple in there. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of that purple isn't the ink coming from the top of the stencil. Oh, that's okay. So very pretty. So just depending on how you do each one, it comes out very differently. And then I was just gonna see how it would look if I did my stenciling first and then my stamping second, if there's a difference in the black. I think I need to add more pink. Deep pink. There you go. So that's another very different look. So we have our black ink here, and it might have been wiser for me to let it dry. Let's just see what happens. Oh, it is a little harder to see. Yeah, it doesn't get very muted if you do the coloring after. So I would say it's probably just easier to do the coloring first. Doesn't seem to affect anything. So good to know. All right, so that is using your dragonfly stencils. And then I also have using those really cool lost my second paper though. Here it is. So I have my paper to do this other stencil. And this one, I have some different. So this one we used our peacock feathers and our new seedless preserves. So we have a purple. And so this one, you take your stencil and I need to slow down or I'll get you seasick. And I can just do a partial. So you go as heavy or as light as you want. And then when it's time to do the other side, let's see what happens. Okay, so we flip it over on its tummy. So you will have to be careful because I just put distress oxide all over this side. So you'll want to clean it off. Let's see how clean it doesn't get very clean when you do it on your pants. Then you set it down, you go clean it. And then you set it down again. And of course, when you've actually got the stencil, you can see where you were. And then you just add it in the ones next door. And again, however much ink you add is however light or dark it's going to be. And look, and I skipped it, but that's okay. And it looks really cool. So it's very easy to create such a polished and finished look with these fun stencils. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it was helpful.